Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance.
I'm feeling kind of funky.
Listen when someone's talking to you.
Colonel, I'm dummy thick. The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Let's dance.
You can't hurt me, Jack.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is a fucking good game. It's a good game. We're gonna tell you why.
Full pointers on why it's good.
It's a fucking excellent. It's
Hard as fuck.
I'm playing it on hard. Most of the game's pretty fucking easy, but then you get to the final boss fight. But we'll get into that. All right.
Oh boy, smooching time.
So, fun fact: Metal Gear Rising is made by the same people, the same person who made MGS.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Did you know? Fun fact: Metal Gear Rising was made by the same person who directed Devil May Cry and Bayonetta. Also has the same storyline and creations of Metal Gear Solid by Hideo Kojima, the man, the myth.
Did you like it?
You're a goddamn hero. Dead on.
Literally makes it one of the best one of the best games ever made automatically, just because fucking Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, Metal Gear Solid. I mean, what else do I have to say? That's a wombo combo, bro.
Wombo combo.
Well, dude, like, first things first, the first mission is amazing. It's one of the best first missions in video gaming, and I'm going to tell you right now, they started off with fucking stakes. So basically, the Patriots are dead, they're done for, there's no more, like, wars and shit like that happening, the filter is gone. This is some Metal Gear Solid 2 shit that's too complicated to explain. But all we know is that there's a really jovial-looking man named Sundowner Star who is trying to murk the Prime Minister or President of Africa. And that's like already like, what? And then he's an android, and there's androids. There's like a bunch of like cyborgs, and you're a cyborg
Sick
ninja.
as fuck.
Yeah, you play as Raiden, and literally like the first 5 minutes, you start fighting a Metal Gear, and you slice it into fucking grandma's porridge.
And the ragdoll physics of the Prime Minister, so fucking funny.
It's terrible, but
It is
it's like a Gmod ragdoll. It's just out of nowhere. It's funny as fuck. Oh. Let me tell you why. It knows that it's a silly game, like Platinum Games does that stuff properly. It knows what it's trying to do, but it takes itself so seriously at the same time. You will have a character going ahead saying on screen,
You're mean and here.
it's like it predicted our culture today. It felt like that was gonna be comedic, but also able to take itself seriously in the future. Just cue the scene where fucking Ryan's sitting there saying, Doctor!
Turn off my inhibitors.
What? This is madness. You
Do it!
And then now go ahead and put down the fucking the magnetic force dude, whatever his freaking name is, where he starts talking about memes and shit. It's freaking stupid and it's great.
I am a slave to my memes.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance only has 7 boss fights, and it doesn't need any more. Well, anyways, before I got so rudely interrupted, there's only 7 boss fights in the game. 7. Metal Gear Ray. We already talked about that one. It's the first boss fight. It's fun. It's cool. And then there's Blade Wolf. Blade Wolf is interesting because it brings up one of the moral dilemmas, like, oh, it's an AI. They don't have feelings and shit. And you see him talking shit to himself near the end, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's really quirky. It's weird. But then you get to Mistral, and this is where kind of character starts kind of getting into each of the boss fights. They start actually having their own personality. And there's so many jokes and quips there. Easy boss fight, but really fucking fun. Alright, back at it. Grad. This boss fight, the R20 Grad, it's okay. It's just establishing an enemy that you're gonna see a couple more times. It's challenging, but it's just... Now, Monsoon. This is the boss fight. This is the one that a lot of the memes stem from. This is the one that a lot of fans always quote. Throw some clips up of the Monsoon boss fight. Alright, it's crazy. It's really cool boss fights. My personal favorite villain, Sundowner Star. He's this amazing smile. He's a piece of shit, and he has the best quote. He has the best quotes always in the game. Fuck it. The good old days. Baba Booey. Man, who says that? Not me. Not me, but he does. But he's funny about it. Sundowner Star is great, but then you get fucking Jetstream Sam. He's a Brazilian dude, and he looks like my homie right here. I recommend everything about this game, and that boss fight is pretty cool as well. It's like an old samurai showdown mixed with like a cowboy like duel. Senator Armstrong.
You're not ending our plan.
Probably one of the biggest, most badass, cool boss fights.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy, first of all. He's hard as balls. He isn't instant kill on just hard difficulty. Hard difficulty is not even hardest. It's not even the second hardest difficulty. It's fucking intense. But, anyways, that's a good thing, though, because the boss fight feels just as stressful as it should be for Raiden, since you could just easily get murked.
I have the power of God and anime on my side!
As I was saying, yeah, it's a great boss fight. A lot of memes come from that boss fight as well. It's so much fun. Go ahead, cue the video of Peggy Hill getting smacked by fucking Senator Armstrong saying, "Don't fuck with this senator." The music. The music is really good, but only in the game. If I catch someone sitting out in public listening to the Metal Gear Rising or Revengeance fucking soundtrack, I'm gonna whoop some ass. I'm sorry.
Meanwhile,
Violence, but in the end it doesn't really matter. Violence, free violence.
But how can we forget? How can we forget? Rules of nature! Now, the game would be nothing if it wasn't for one thing. That one thing is the most satisfying gameplay mechanic that I've still had, in my opinion, is still yet to be preceded by. It's the freaking, like, the slowdown mode, like the Zandatsu, whatever it's called. And it's sick, shit slows down. And then all of a sudden, you're gonna just start pressing X, Y, or you could use the right stick and just turn these guys into soup. You need this.
What is this? The New Testament? Oy vey.
There's a lot more than just the gameplay, like just like the main story. There's DLC that came out with it. That's inexpensive. It's really good. But not only that, there's unlockable secret missions called VR missions, and they're all really cool and interesting.
In the end, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. It's probably one of my favorite games. I just beat it today. It's fun as fuck. I beat it again for the first time in a long time, and I still had just as much fun as I used to have it when I was a little kid. Probably even more now since my gaming IQ is much higher. And in the end, I give this game a solid 10 out of 10. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone.
That's good.
Yeah, this is really kind of you. Be sure to subscribe to me.
Subscribe to Hank Game Hamage.
Also, subscribe to Roy Says Hi. Alright, well, see you later, everyone.
You are not licensed to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.